to racing at Daytona. Pace car is in. It's time for Xfinity action on the CW. We are green at Daytona.
Yeah, baby. Woo. Wish it was better graphics. At least it got better graphics up close. You know, it's just the regular graphics. You know, it ain't got not HD quality. Stage 1, 130 laps, and then it's 120 altogether. You see it right there.
Get out the crystal ball, look into the future, right? The future, and see what's happening around the next corner.
One thing, Adam, you'll see here is you'll start to see cars dipping out and sort of looking. That's you're just getting your bearings. Remember, most of these drivers have not drafted at all in practice. And Jamie, you know, your sight lines are all messed up. It's like you're trying to get your bearings. There's a car right in front of you. You can't really see it, so you'll see more wiggling, more moving right now early on the race. But the drivers just trying to sort out, okay, what's my car doing? Where do I need to be looking? And that's when you'll start to see as you'll calm down as we get further in the race.
Yeah, and it'll take 10 or 15 laps for those guys to kind of get in the groove, be comfortable with how hard they're going to push, with the spotters just communicating with them. You're a long ways from the car when you're spotting here at Daytona. They're using binoculars to do that, but it takes a little while to get in your comfort zone.
This is the Wheeling onboard camera. We're riding with Jesse Love tucked up behind Brandon Jones in the draft.
Yeah, the interesting part about this inside line is we've got, Taylor leading that pack, but Williams he doesn't have any starts either here. He did run the truck race, the ARCA race, did really well for those things, but he's just trying to learn right now. If I'm Williams, I want to get in behind Austin Hill. I want to get in behind Justin Winger, somebody that has experience. I'm going to stay behind them for a lot today, and I'm going to try to learn of when they make a decision, when they don't make a decision, because there's so many things that happen in this type of racing that maybe don't make sense in the moment, and then 20 seconds later you're like, oh, I get it, I understand what I'm doing.
Bottom left in our bumper, you see the breakdown, stage, and race. When it comes to laps, opening stage is 30 laps long. You don't have to make a pit stop. Everybody would be expected to run to the caution at the end of the opening stage before they hit pit road. And the rookie getting after it in that inside lane, the 54, Toyota Taylor drag.
And that three Toyotas on the bottom starting to surge there as the Chevys up top just lost their sort of connection and lost a bit of their energy.
There's gonna be a wreck right here
Trying to
somewhere.
figure it out as we watch Austin Hill get to the bumper of Justin Allgaier. This is classic bump drafting. We've seen it Daytona forever. He'll release him as he gets him.
Great, my two favorite Xfinity drivers, Austin Hill and Justin Allgaier, both up front.
They're hard to generate, and that's one of the things.
Xfinity Series is brought to you by Celsius. Live fit. Progress.
Conscious. We'll find out if that's the case.
It's like a reset. If you survived, right? You kind of get this chance to catch your breath. You start to think about it and give yourself some critiques, and that helps for the drivers that were involved. If you look at Jeff Burton's trying to avoid the sun right here. That would be something as we go later into this race.
Take another look at this replay again. Jeff Burton's view. Watch him try to. Oh, it's so close right there for him.
The dog finds his way through. He feels like he did it all.
Maybe this is his year, because last year I felt like he was involved in every crash.
That's a big hit right there. It's incredible to see the hits, especially on the headrest. After the big hit, all the small impacts have been bad, and you see their head bounce around inside of that headrest.
Yeah, it's just shows.
Maybe 5 to 10. Next 5 to 10 laps is going to be an issue. Copy that. Thank you.
All teammates in the outside lane. Shelby Green pushing Austin Hill. Green once again.
The sun's gonna be an issue for the next 5 or 10 laps.
This is a classic case of speedy racing. Not your best friend, and that'll help you. That's what Sheldon Creed's doing right here.
Especially with the race. That's one of the things that's already just want to get them going. It helps you to get going as well. And as Justin Allgaier alluded to, that sun off of 4. What makes it really tough is if there's any puffs of smoke, if there's any sort of wiggles on race cars, you won't see that. So he's basically telling his spotter, you need to be my eyes as we go through that corner right now with the bad sunlight. Sheldon Creed hooked up to the back of Austin Hill. They're going to go to the front.
Yeah, try it back by the outside. Look at I'm going to tell you, the 16 car is loose. Every time he exits turn 4, he has his hands full.